Hi, today we're going to be taking an unboxing review Gundam Build Divers high grade, so it's an HG 1144 scale, number 19 in the lineup. Love Phantom McGee's mobile suit. So yeah. Now here's something that's odd that's going on. Right here, where it says Bandai, they've done it in blue, and usually the other boxes has it done in red. See what I'm saying? Blue instead of the usual standard Bandai red. Also, another thing that's kind of weird is this Gundam came out kind of first, and it's labeled 19, but the SD, all that Maru, that Gundam came out after the Love Phantom, and this one's level 13. Well, not level, but number 13. So yeah, that is freaking weird. You have 19 that comes out first, and then 13 gets released later on. Who at Bandai came up with that idea? Seriously. So, you could buy this in a lot of places, but where I put mine up at, that I bought at GameStop, website, GameStop.com, the GameStop app, or just do what I do. Walk into the actual GameStop, I'll be like, yep, I want to pick this one up. Here's the $5. Give me a call when it comes in, and I'll pay the rest of it off. So $21.99 at GameStop. Not that bad a price for a high grade Build Divers. I mean, you could get Build Divers anywhere nowadays. Amazon, eBay, Samurai Buyer, proxy servers. Mind Phoenix Hobby Store, which is, a Australian website. USA Canadian Gundam Store, I think it was called, which is a Canadian one. You could get it from Gundam Planet, which I believe is the American one, I think. And then Hobby Link Japan, which I don't like Hobby Link Japan at all, because you gotta pay for your stuff, then you gotta claim it out of a warehouse, pay for it a second time, then you gotta pay shipping on it, and then timing-wise, it's like 6 months to a year later. Very, very bad things that, Hobby Link Japan has. I want to go there directly and be like, I just go to GameStop. I'm like, GameStop, Gundam Build Divers, Love Phantom. They're like, okay, it's going to be a pre-order, $5 out. Here's $5, okay? It's going to come out on, such and such date. You're going to have to pay, such and such to remain the rest of it. I'm like, okay, cool. Give me a call. Hit me up. When it comes in, I'll come over there, give you the rest of the money, while the store was my product, Nice and simple like that. No, Hobby Link Japan, they're like, okay, it's going to be $21.99. Now you got to go, and now you actually got to go to your private warehouse and claim it. But then you got to pay another $21.99 again. Why? I'm not buying it twice. I'm only buying it once. No, they want you to buy it twice, even though they're only going to send you one. Then you got to pay the shipping. I'm like, no. F you. Hobby Link Japan, no way. No. GameStop, I'm like, ding, yes. Way to go. You know what? Let's change that thing to ding, ding, ding. Double thumbs up. Because GameStop's the place that I'll get my gunplay at. Well, I sometimes get it at the mall, but for whatever basis I know they're going to carry it, GameStop. I mean, at the mall, it's whatever they have on the shelf. If someone else bought it off the shelf like 2 minutes before you took it off the shelf and went up at the counter, well, that's it. You should have been there 2 minutes and, got it off the shelf. With GameStop, they're going to have it in stock. So, pretty cool. So yeah, this one has a lot of features on here. So let's put the camera down and... So they're saying that the heart shape placed on the forehead has been redesigned. Yeah, to me, it doesn't really look that much redesigned. It doesn't really look much of a heart. It looks more like, the white little piece that holds the V-fin in their head. The beam sickle right here, or beam sight. So if you didn't know what this Gundam is supposed to be based off of, it's supposed to be based off of the, where did I read this here? Well, on this side. The Strike Nor, or the Nor Strike, which I could definitely see that with the whole backpack wings. That is definitely the Strike Nor or Nor Strike, however you want to say it. But they're saying that it's also based on the other one, like the Strike Gundam, like Kira Yamato's Strike Gun. You know how I had Strike Freedom, Strike something else, Strike Justice. You know how it's Gundam just changed its armor and its name depending on what armor bits it had equipped to it. So they're saying, yeah, this one's supposed to be like that, based off the Strike Gundam and based off the Gundam Nor or Strike Nor. Which, yeah, I mean the Strike Gundam, I don't really see that much. The Strike Nor, like I said, with the, you know, wing backpack, I do see the Strike Nor or Nor Strike, whatever you want to call it, like that. But one thing that they do not mention, which even us gunplayers on YouTube, we noticed it, that for its big beam scythe here, for a little bit of its V-fin, for a bit of how its chest is made, and maybe a little bit on its toes for its feet. Not the back or the heels, but partially a little bit on the toes. Mostly the V-fin and the head and the big giant beam scythe right there. Gundam Wing, Endless Warp version, Death Scythe Hell version. That's right. It's based off the Gundam Wing series, the Endless Warp movie, the Hell version of the Death Scythe. Now, it doesn't have the big skull chest bones going on for its chest unit like the Death Scythe. Well, the Hell version of the Death Scythe. But definitely, that is 100% Death Scythe. Death Scythe's head. Death Scythe's head. Death Scythe's beam scythe. Yeah. So they're saying that it has the beam scythe. You could have the wings come out like this. Fold them up. They have fight gun mode, another fight mode, hidden sickle mode. It has all that good love death type of thing. This would actually be like Deadpool in love with Steph, you know? If you didn't know the Marvel Deadpool, he loves Steph, but she doesn't love him. He can't die, but he has blades coming out everywhere because he breaks the fourth dimension, the fourth wall type of deal. So how much yen is this worth in Japan? Well, in Japan you're paying 2,200 yen. So give or take, you actually get like about $1 cheaper at GameStop. GameStop is, you know, $21.99. In Japan you're paying 2,200 yen. So yeah. Also, something that I wanted to point out here. Where was it? With someone here. Ah, yes. Right here. Bluefin. Bluefin is kind of like the customs check, where they go and they're checked and be like, okay, this is coming from Japan and it's going to Germany, or it's going to Australia, or coming from Australia. Because I had a lot of bluefins from Amazon and a couple from the mall, and now this one from GameStop. I didn't know what bluefin is, but bluefin's kind of like where they go and they 100% good. They, you know, they checked it and be like, hey, is all the parts in there? All the parts better be in there, you know. So they make sure that before something gets shipped. Now this one actually has like wrapped up like a little present. Don't know whose idea that was, but I actually kind of did it. Because usually they had the sweet wrap on there. This one, I am going to have to cut it. The other one just came off really easily. So, yeah, that's quite cool. So let's turn it around the right way and open it up to let it. So beds of wonders and stuff in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 baggies of wonders. And we'll probably get to in part 2 of the video of all the things in the baggies, all the different wonders. So yeah, love how they now include us that tells you, hey, what to cut, what don't cut, you know, all that stuff. Let's quickly, if we can, get to the little thing, the instruction sheet, which looks pretty cool. Okay, So it looks like we do get to build a queer beam energy shield weapon, but it doesn't really say how that attaches or anything. But here in weapons it just shows that we do have a queer beam energy shield. And they're saying if you want to, you can remove the Strike Norse backpack and install the optional wings that you have to buy separately for like the build on type of deal. I'm trying to see what parts we don't use. Wow, there is a lot of parts on these runners that we don't use. A lot of parts. Apparently we do use the shield, the little queer energy beam shield, but they're not really telling us how to go ahead and attach it. Because I am just looking at this. Oh, we just swap off a piece. Okay, so we do understand how to use it. Let's see if I can get this on camera here. So on this little forearm, we pull off a piece on its forearm, put the shield on there, and then pop that piece back onto the front of the shield that puts back onto the forearm. That's how we use the beam energy shield. Kind of cool. Don't understand why they don't show the little gimmick off on the bots here, which would make it a little more awesome, but yeah, apparently in the instruction sheet we do get that. So that's pretty cool. So let's see about opening up all these runners. And wow, the camera's still running. Usually it would cut off by now. So I'm pretty amazed about that part.